I'm back for another video. My name is Josh Kastic, and today's Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Part 6. And, remember, save my guild, Masters of the Purple Lightsaber. Now let's begin. Now, onto the, fleet battles. The fleet battle, okay, so the fleet stuff, these are all the ships. You have... The fleet battles are basically the light side and dark side battles of the fleet battles or the fleet area, but there is no dark side and light side battles, is just combined. There is no cantina fleet battles, but I don't have any doubt that probably will eventually be added. The fleet challenges work like the character challenges, except for 3 of the events are just events where challenges where you can get shards for your capital ships, and then the other 3 are basically where you can get the currency of the ships, the fleet train droids, and then the fleet ability stuff. For the fleet battles, this is the energy, the blue lightning, and stuff like that. You can also go to the data card store from here as well. Then you have the fleet arena, which works like the squad arena, but these are for the ships, so I don't really need to go over it like that, but pretty much like everything works the same except for your ships, so there isn't really anything to that. The currency for the so this is the fleet arena store. You have you can buy characters. Characters are you can get 5 shards for characters. You can get abilities here, and then for ships it's 4 stuff like that. So this is the fleet arena tokens. Fleet arena tokens are used to purchase characters, ships, and rare items from the fleet arena store. And then the fleet, the ship's power are based on itself, but also based on the character who flies the ship. So that's actually pretty good, and it actually makes sense that they did that, and a really good part on the creators of the game. Now let's move on to the guild. The guild is basically like a Discord, but like a group of online people as a team, but they do stuff. I went over the raids, but here there's just info. You have the leaderboard where your guilds are ranked. My guild is ranked 13,574. And right now my guild's dying. It's at 18 out of 50 members. You only can have 50 members, and my guild is Legendary Jedi Master. Well, that's basically the comment, but basically our guild name is Masters of the Purple Lightsaber. And right now we really need members. Right now, more than ever, we used to be a really good guild because I joined because it was really good, and we're dying, and we really need the help right now. We need characters. We need anyone who is willing to join our guild right now. Because I know we're only 21, and there are better guilds out there. I understand, but like you said, if you have a group of people, very powerful people, and you come to it as a group, you can really change a 21 to a 40 in an instant, because that's where when I joined the guild was at a 40, and you could tell how it literally dropped down to 20. Here are the guild events. These are the events that the guild goes into. You can face other guilds, but unfortunately you need 25 members or more to do that, to activate that, and right now, as you can tell, they're not, and that's why we're kind of being held back by the members. And eventually, if we lose another member, I'm going to have to leave. But you have the leaderboard. We unranked. I don't know why, but yeah, we don't have we're unranked. And then you have the guild event store. You can buy ships, characters, gear, pretty much anything like that. And then you have the guild event tokens earned through participating in guild events used to purchase items in the guild event store. Now I didn't really go over this, but these are the pit tickets. There are tickets per raid, and these tickets are used to activate the tiers in the raids. Without this, you cannot activate raids. And how the tickets work is basically you get that by the player members percentage of playing. The more you play, the more tickets you can help for your guild and stuff. That's how that works. So this is the guild event store. I mean, not guild event, the guild store. These are the for like the raid or like the raid store. There could be many names for that. The guild tokens. Earn guild tokens by participating in guild activities and raids. Guild tokens are used to purchase items in the guild store. Like I said, there isn't anything different than other stores. You have characters and then gear. And then also another guild event is the Hoth battles, which is Imperial or Rebel, and those are for each star each battle you have, your guild gets stars, and if you get like the more stars you have, the more you rank high against other guilds. So that's what that is about. You have the guild exchange right now. Which is where you exchange gear. Like I said, if you can't get a gear that you really need, you can request a gear, and your guild can help you out with that. I have definitely give away many gear to help people and stuff like that. Then you have the search. These will help you find your guild that you want. You can search anything. You got the advanced search, all stuff like you could type in the name. And remember, the name of our guild is Masters of the Purple Lightsaber. Please, we need the help, any help we can get. I'm an officer. Officer gets special privileges in the guild, like starting guilds and all that. And then you have the leaders. Leaders start guilds and stuff, and like that. You can invite allies to the guild, and then you have the pending invites. These are all the invites for people to get into the guild. And then you have the guild chat, which you can chat with other members in your guild. It also tells you what you have achieved over to the other players, and it also says like if the raids are finished or not. Stuff like that. You also have, it tells you the rules of our guild as well. Our rule is the radical raid first 24 hours, join 0 damage, and the next day we attack at 22 CT, which what it means is that you take a character and do 0 damage and then you wait until 22 CT the next day. Now if you live in Elk Grove, that is 3 o'clock PM. Now that could really change depending on daylight savings, but remember that each town is different, each state is different, each country is different. So if you see 22 CET, look what that means in your country, your state, or your town, stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you break our rule like 3 times, we warn you. We give you enough warning, but we would have to remove you because it's not really fair for others in our guild. So make sure when you enter a guild, make sure you try to learn the rule of the guild before doing anything. Like always try to remember, always try to find the rule, okay? Because then you don't want to be kicked out. That's really not what you want. So now that's pretty much everything that I need to talk about here. You have your stats. You can change your name, but you only get to change your name once for free. Then any other time you have to use 200 crystals. You have your stats, the galactic power, both yourself and your characters. You're also your ships as well. How many free arena battles you won, how many squad arena battles you won, how many normal battles, hard battles, galactic war battles, guild rates, and then guild tokens you earn, and then how many gear donated in guild exchange. I've donated over 2,280. You can also check titles. I don't know how that really works. It also tells you your level, the guild you are in, and then your code for your people to be friends with you in this. You know, you have your allies. You can only have 50, and then you can request people. These tell you how many requests that you have in the status. Then this is just settings. You can set audio. Oh, well, that would have been helpful earlier. They're probably legal stuff you would have to follow. You can connect to your Facebook, but you have to play. You have to get 200 coins. Like, yeah, you have to, you took crystals. I mean, restore purchases, chat settings, legal tips and tricks, helps, and link a device. Those are just settings, and that's pretty much it from this. So, yeah. Let's buy out the entire store. So that's what happens if you buy out the entire store. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share my next video. Thank you, goodbye.